Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you some quick views that we have that will help you plan Tier 1 intervention and extension for students after you've given a CFA in AWARE. To do that, we're going to start on our Analyze tab and we're going to come down to All My Students. Now this is appropriate if you are a teacher of record. You can click on All My Students. If you also have campus admin access, then you would want to click on Quick Views, which would be below any of your teacher of record classes, and that would give you access to campus-wide data. So I'm going to drill down to my assessment. Once I open up the assessment, first it opens up to your student scores, and that just gives you an overall percentage for each individual student. Now if you're not a teacher of record, it may have opened up into a campus or a district summary, and so we can just click on the little green student with a backpack in order to see the actual student scores. But I'm going to go ahead and choose a quick view. We have 4 quick views labeled for different levels of support on the CFAs. So if you want to get a list of students that are needing significant ongoing academic intervention during your Tier 1 instruction, then we can click on that. And it's going to only pull out those particular students that need that significant intervention and also how they performed on this particular TEK. These quick views are best used for assessments that only test one particular TEK so that you get that overall performance by one particular TEK. I have their testing period or testing section, whichever one is appropriate. I can sort by that. Like if I'm a secondary teacher, I can pull out exactly which class periods they're in. If I am a secondary administrator and I'm looking at looking at data for many different students, then I can click on testing section, and then I can get them sorted by teacher and their class period if that's more helpful to you. Afterwards, I can export to Excel and hand out that information to the appropriate teachers. Now I have other CFA quick views that I can use. Let's look at students that need targeted academic intervention on this Tier 1 skill. Again, I can sort by the instructor or testing period or testing section. That way I can go ahead and give that information to the teachers, and we can start to make our plans. But we don't want to just focus on those students that are needing a lot of support. Of course, we have those higher performing students that we also want to focus on so that all students can be making growth. So we can click on Students with a recommended targeted academic extension. These students have been mostly successful on this particular TEK, and so these are kids that need to have extension opportunities for this particular TEK. Again, I can sort by any of the headings over here and export to Excel. And finally, don't forget about those students who performed exceedingly well on this particular TEK CFA. We can click on Students with Recommended Critical Thinking Extension for those students that are already ready to move on and apply this skill in new and unique ways, or move on to some other learning in this area. So we hope that these CFA support level quick views are really helpful for you when you're planning your Tier 1 intervention and extension of your essential standards.